Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss on active and passive voice part 3. Today we shall learn how to change the sentences from active voice to passive voice and from passive voice to active voice in case of present perfect tense. Now what do you mean by present perfect tense? Present perfect tense means work which has finished just now. Now, in active voice, the structure of the sentence is like this. First, we take a subject. Depending on the subject, we take has or have. If the subject is singular or third person singular, we take has. If the subject is I, you or plural, we have to take have plus V3 form or verb in past participle form plus object. Now in case of passive voice, the word used in the place of object will come in the beginning. Depending on that, we have to choose between has or have plus been plus V3 or verb in past participle form plus by plus subject. Let's understand with the help of these examples. For example, Nirmala has sung a song. Here the subject is Nirmala. Verb has sung. An object, a song. In case of passive voice, the word used in the place of object will come in the beginning in passive voice. A song, that's why comes in the beginning. Now a song is singular, that's why has. In every passive voice, in case of perfect tense, we use been. That's why a song has been sung by Nirmala. Already the V3 form has been used in active voice sung. In passive voice also, we have to use the V3 form or verb in past participle form. That's why sung. And subject is Nirmala, which will come in the place of object. That's why by Nirmala. Another example. Spriha has eaten a chocolate. In active voice, in the place of subject, we have Spriha. In the place of verb, we have has eaten. And in the place of object, we have a chocolate. Now, to change into passive voice, first we have to spot the subject, verb and object. We have got all the three. Now, object will come in the beginning. A chocolate comes in the beginning. This is present perfect tense passive voice. Subject is a chocolate singular. That's why has been eaten. In case of perfect passive voice, we have to use been. And V3 form. In every passive voice, we need V3 form or verb in past participle form. So has been eaten by whom? Subject Spriha will come in the place of object in case of passive voice. So the answer is a chocolate has been eaten by Spriha. Another example. Spandan has written the answers. In the place of subject, we have got Spandan, verb has written, and in the place of object, we have the answers. In passive voice, we will drag the object in the beginning. So the answers, this part, this object comes in the beginning. Now the answers, that means plural. So we have to take have instead of has. The answers have, this is perfect passive voice. That's why been written by whom? Let's drag the subject at the end in the place of object. So finally we have got the answers have been written by Spandan. Now passive to active. For example, Spandan has been appreciated by the teacher. In the place of object we have the teacher. So in active voice, the teacher comes in the beginning. Now the teacher here actively does the work. The teacher has done what? Has appreciated Spandan. The word in the place of subject will go at the end. So we have to just change the positions of the subject and object in active passive interchange. So the teacher has appreciated Spandan. If it is not clear, let's understand through this example. Alok has been gifted a pen by the teacher. In the place of subject, we have Alok. In the place of object, we have the teacher. Now, to change it into active, we have to replace the positions or change the positions. The teacher will come in the beginning and Alok will go at the end. So, the teacher comes in the place of subject. This has to be framed in present perfect tense. So, has, the teacher is singular, that's why has gifted a pen to Alok. One more example. The birds have been fed by us. So let's check the position of the subject and object first. In the place of subject, here we have the birds, and in the place of object we have by us. So us in active voice will change into we. We means plural, that's why have. Past participle form of feed is fed. So we have fed the birds, already given in the place of subject, that will come at the end, the birds. So the answer reads, we have fed the birds. The next part deals with interrogative sentences. The sentence given might be interrogative sentence, but don't get frightened. Find out the subject and object. For example, has he distributed the sweets? Here in the place of subject, in active voice we have he, and in the place of object we have the sweets. In passive voice, the sweets will come in the beginning. Now, sentence has to be framed in present perfect tense. In present perfect tense, which helping verbs do we use? Has or have. Now, the sweets, this means it is plural. So, we have to use have. Have the sweets been, it's passive voice, perfect tense, that's why been, distributed V3 form, by, he will change into him. So the answer reads, have the sweets been distributed by him? Next example. In active voice, we have we seen the new movie? So in passive voice, the new movie will come in the beginning. New movie, it's singular. That's why we have to take has. So the question reads like this, or the sentence reads like this. This has to be framed in question form. Has the new movie? This is perfect passive voice, that's why been seen by, we will change into us in case of object. So finally the answer reads, has the new movie been seen by us? Next example. In the place of subject we have you. Have you done? In the place of object we have the sums. The sums in passive voice will come in the beginning, and the sums means it's plural. So have the sums, it's perfect passive voice, that's why been done by you. You will remain you only. So the answer reads in passive voice, have the sums been done by you? Now passive to active in case of interrogative sentences. For example, have you been cuddled by your mother? Now, we have to find out the words used in the place of subject and object. In the place of subject, we have you, and in the place of object, we have your mother. In active voice, your mother will come in the beginning. Your mother means singular, that's why has. Has your mother cuddled, past participle form, cuddled you? You is used in the place of subject. In case of active voice, it will come in the place of object. So the answer is, has your mother cuddled you? Next example. In passive voice we have I not been invited by her? How tragic. Anyways, in the place of subject we have I, and in the place of object we have her. In case of active voice, her will change into she. She is singular, that's why we have to use has. So has she not invited? Has uninvited, invited means it's in past participle form. So both we have used has and invited. Has she not invited? I, in case of object, will change into me. So the answer reads, has she not invited me? In active voice. Another example. In passive voice, in the place of subject we have the letters. have the letters. In place of verb, we have been delivered. And in the place of object, we have the postman. So the sentence reads, have the letters been delivered by the postman? In active voice, we have to drag the object in the beginning. The postman will come in the beginning. The postman is singular, that's why has the postman delivered. Already V3 form is given or past participle form is given, delivered. So has the postman delivered what? Let's drag the subject at the end, the letters. Finally, the answer reads, has the postman delivered the letters? Hope you have understood this. So here, this much for today. Thank you. See you again.